What up, squad? Welcome back to the channel. So I get asked this question pretty often, but I think the way that it was asked this time was kind of unique. Someone asked me, Brix, out of the millions and millions of people who try to lose weight, why do you think you were one of the very few who managed to actually pull it off? And I thought that was interesting. But let me start off by saying, I am not special. And I don't think anyone who managed to pull it off is special. Prior to March 1st, 2013, I had struggled with weight loss for maybe 10 years. I've done every diet under the sun. The keto diet, back then it was the Atkins, the soup diet, the salad diet, the grilled cheese diet, like the Subway diet, you name it, I tried it and I failed at it miserably. I tried to cut corners. I would try to do 6 days of cardio. I would try to eat 1,500 calories. I would try, listen, every weight loss tactic there is, I tried it. Pardon the interruption, but I'd be doing you a great disservice if I did not tell you about my free resource. It is my free fat loss guide. The link to it is in the description. We spent hours preparing this document. When you put your information in, make sure you check your spam folder, confirm the email subscription, and the document will be sent directly to you. Again, this is totally free, no strings attached. You're welcome in advance. Let's get back to the video. Peace. Every time I focused on nutrition, every time I focused on exercise, every time I try to force myself to change what I eat, I would reach the same conclusion. I would lose 20, 30, 40 pounds, sometimes 50. I would get tired of eating the same crap that I was eating because I was drastically trying to change my diet. And then I would put back on 120% of the weight that I lost. So what made me unique, or what made this time unique, is I was completely fed up with myself. I was fed up with my current reality. I was fed up being the fat friend. I was fed up with failing, and at this point, there was no way that I was going to accept failure anymore. Now let me change that verbiage, because I continue to fail, and I still continue to fail. But there was a moment where something went off in my head, and I said to myself, you are no longer going to quit. And that is the magical moment. There's no magical moment where failure no longer happens. Failure is going to continue to happen. Again, it continues to happen to this day. When it comes to my diet, when it comes to exercise, I'm not always motivated. I'm not always focused. I'm not always eating healthy. I still have balance. I still have moments where I eat cheeseburgers for 3 days in a row. I want you guys to understand that. That is still the truth. But the thing that separated me from most people is that I just never gave up. Listen, guys, I am now in, this is 2013 to 2022. So this is almost 9 years in. And what happened over the span of 9 years, I slowly changed my relationship with food. I slowly changed my habits. I slowly became a new person with a new routine. I started meditating. I started journaling. I started educating myself on the power of my mind. I started surrounding myself with different energies. I started surrounding myself with different people. I started trying different hobbies. I started trying to entertain myself in different ways. Instead of getting drunk and eating a bunch of food that made my body feel fucked up, I started to hike. I started to camp. I started to canoe. I started to kayak. I started to do different things. The body that I wanted was owned by a different version of myself. My new body, it cost me my old identity. If I wanted a new body, I could no longer be the same person that I was before. Because the person I was before, right? And what makes up a person is their habits, their thinking habits, their eating habits, their drinking habits. What's your relationship like with your mind? Whatever is true in those areas is what creates your body, is what creates your reality. So if you want a different reality, if you want a different body, what you eat, what you drink, what you think, all the things I just mentioned, those things have to change. And that doesn't happen in 3 months. That doesn't happen in 6 months. It takes time. That is why, in order to transform your mind, you have to prioritize consistency. And what that means is get better at making better choices. Being more aware of the choices you are making, how they impact your body, how they impact your mind, how they impact the path to your goal. You have to be aware. That's the simplest form I can break this down to, is awareness. With that awareness, now you hold the power. With that awareness, you now have your hands on the steering wheel. Before that awareness, you were just pretty much floating out here. And that's the reason why you continue to fail over and over. So first step is awareness. That's the first step to behavior change. And in order to lose weight, you have to change your behaviors. So you have to focus on that first. And this is part of the mindset piece that I always talk about, is very necessary for sustainable weight loss. If you want to lose some weight real quick for a vacation and then put it back on, that doesn't require as much mindfulness. It doesn't require as much awareness. But if you are trying to take this weight off and you want to keep it off and you want to feel good and you want to look good forever, you have to become aware. And that awareness is developed through mindfulness practices. And when I say mindfulness practices, I mean journaling. I mean meditation. Meditation is such a big key. Guys, matter of fact, there's a link in the description. I talked about meditation in depth, and I'm gonna continue to talk about meditation on this channel. I want you to click that link and check that video out. And I'm also gonna have a link to that video at the end of this video. I know a lot of people don't want to hear about meditation. They'll try it one time. They say, oh, I can't turn my mind off, so I'll just quit. No, listen, I remember not wanting to hear that shit either. But it's something that changed my life. It absolutely revolutionized my life. So this is why I'm so passionately talking about this. So the reasons why, because I didn't even talk about the real reasons why. The reasons why that I was fed up with my current reality is because I had hit a crossroad. It was either I was going to take my own life because I was in a dark place. I was suicidal. I'd lost my job. I'd lost my family. I'd lost my house. I'd lost my car. I had nothing. I was literally at rock bottom. I don't want it to take you hitting rock bottom. I don't want your doctor to have to look you in your eyes and tell you you're gonna die if you don't change your lifestyle. That's what it took for me. But it does not have to take that for you. I want you to learn from my experiences. I want you to make better decisions because you have access to people like me who have made the mistakes for you. So please honor my journey, honor the fact that I share these very intimate parts of my story with you and apply it so that you don't have to experience this for yourself. I have children that I wanted to be a good example for. I have now millions of people that follow me that I want to be a good example for. Find a way to set up accountability in your life. I want you to focus on the part that matters. 10% of weight loss is diet and exercise. 90% is up here, is mindset. All right? So focus most of your energy on mindset. All right? I have some resources, guys. I outlined the blueprint for this. There's a link in the description that will give you information about my Go Body Blueprint program, or you can hire me to coach you one-on-one. All right, the link to both of those resources are in the description. This is something that will change your life if you are ready for it. If you are not ready, that's okay. Whenever you are, then I want you to click the link. All right, hit the thumbs up button, guys. I really, really, really appreciate you watching this video. I want to thank you for watching this video. And if you're ready to take our relationship to the next level, if you want me to personally be a part of your weight loss transformation, I want you to click the link in the description and join my Brix Fitness Insiders family. There's all sorts of perks. Most importantly, you become a part of a community of like-minded people who support each other. We share our wins, we share our losses. You also get access to exercise resources, nutrition resources, and everything you need to set you up for successful weight loss. So click the link in the description, take advantage of the Brix Fitness Insiders right now. And if you need more weight loss tips and tricks, I want you to click this playlist right here. There's so much valuable information, so go ahead and take advantage of that as well. Thank you guys for watching the video, and remember, the body that you want is owned by a higher version of yourself. So evolve. Peace.